What's going on, Tiger Tran clan? Today we're coming at you with a brand new game that just released a couple days ago called Frostpunk. And it is a survival game basically placed in like the frozen tundras. And the game description is Frostpunk is the first society survival game. As the ruler of the last city on Earth, it is your duty to manage both the citizens and its infrastructure. What decisions will you make to ensure your society's survival? What will happen when you're pushed to the breaking point? Who will you become in the process? And the company that makes this game is called 11-Bit Studios. I've seen one demo played and only a couple of minutes in, and I that's the way I kind of like it. I like to look at a game and really learn and try to figure it out on my own first and foremost. So I haven't watched any other playthroughs or anything along those lines. I really wanted to come into the game blind, really kind of just get the sense if I enjoyed it from a Metacritic perspective and from a background perspective, and then I watched the demo videos. So from there, we're going to try to kick butt and survive this apocalyptic world of frozen death. So we're going to go with the new home. It looks like there's different scenarios as well. I wonder if you have to do this first before those unlock. I'm not 100% sure, but let's give it the old clickaroo. Steam buildings are more efficient than basic buildings. Okay. Advanced buildings are more efficient than Steam buildings. Hmm. Okay. Good to know. Charcoal kilns can deal with excess wood supplies by turning it into charcoal. Interesting. I guess they're probably so what I do know is there's a centralized power plant that you build your build your society around. So meals are served in the cookhouse. People will go there in their free time if they're hungry. Okay, so you need a cookhouse to prepare food. That makes sense. Working overtime for too long will make your people discontent. Man, it's the frozen apocalypse. This is the last city on Earth. Getting discontent. Come on, man. So I do know that basically you're trying to survive beyond the city building and knowing that there is a centralized structure, which is a power plant.
The still, cold world. No horizon in sight. The rulers of old, stripped of pride and glory. It feels as yesterday we were turning the wheels of progress. Until the frost stopped it all. Suddenly, without a warning. When tides had changed, they changed for all of us, no matter wealth or class. We lost our world to snow. And with it, our last traces of humanity. We bid farewell to plenty. And for those who remained, came the time to adapt. We decided to leave our homes and head north. We roamed for weeks, maybe months, leaving behind all the things we once believed had made us. It was hope that pushed us forward. Slowly, step by step. We knew the cost of our journey, and we paid the price 100 times. Finally, the time has come to build the last city on Earth.
Dude, I love this artwork of this game. It's so cool. And the music, the ambiance. I really just like the beginning of the game. I'm so pumped for this. I love survival games. I love games you got to get in there, some crazy circumstances, hard decisions. Because the people who made this game actually are the people who made This War of Mine. And if you haven't seen that game or played that game, highly, highly recommend. It's a survival game that basically where you're just a civilian trying to survive a war zone, feed your family or feed the people you're with. And it made you think. It was so challenging. One thing I absolutely loved about it, but it forced you into, like, starving kids would come and ask you for help, and you'd be starving yourself. So it's like, do I help these children or do I let them die? And it like really put you in these weird conundrums, and I'm assuming this game is probably going to do a lot of the same. So I am super pumped to record this series with you and share something that I'm pretty sure is going to be pretty dope. So, a new home. We fled London across the seas to reach the frozen north. On our way, our convoy was hit by a blizzard and scattered. A handful of us managed to reach the site of the generator, only to find it frozen solid and abandoned. Why is there no one here? Did any of our people survive the blizzard? Are there any others out there? Whatever we do, we should expect the worst from now that the world has, as we know it, has crumbled. All right, we have to survive. I'm all about that survival, son. So this is what I was talking about, how there's a centralized power plant, and this is kind of like, the core of your city. I do know that. Fight the cold. We need to get the generator working. It provides heat and power to other buildings. Without it, we will freeze to death. Stockpile some coal and start the generator. All right, can do. So let's click around here real quick and figure out what all this stuff is. So wood crates. So let's look at these resources. Coal, wood, steel, steam cores, raw food, food rations. Oh, we have raw food. This must be what we need to cook. Okay, cool. All right, so we know we need to get coal. So we click over here. How does this work? So it's blinking here, 0:15. So it says we have 50 available workers, 15 available engineers. What's the difference between like an engineer? Are they more efficient? And a worker? So steel wreckage, a marvel of technology turned into a heap of scrap. The wreckage contains plenty of usable steel, but we need manpowers to cut through the twisted metal. Huh. Coal pile. Oh, okay, good. This is good to know. There's 500 max resource here. So there's wood here, wood, steel wreckage. Okay. Well, we definitely know that we need coal, right? So where's that? Wood, coal pile. I was trying to figure if we can maybe find two close to each other, because then we can build infrastructure out towards this way. And so we will max this out because we know we need a ton of coal. And inevitably, we probably will need wood because games, I mean, since they have this set up like this, I'm assuming coal is your basic staying warm, running your structures. Wood must be your basic buildings, and steel must be your advanced. Is the way, if I was designing a game, how I would make it. So let's definitely grab all of this wood, or at least some. And I think we will. We've got 5 people left, but actually part of this is engineers. So once again, I'm not 100% sure what's the difference, right? Do you need free people to build structures? I don't know. But let's go ahead and potentially even grab this coal. Actually, let's leave 5 people open because I'm kind of interested in all of this here. All right, so we've got construction. So we've got tents, thinly insulated shelter for 10 people to sleep in. Base heat level 1, 10 wood cost. Okay, good to know. Health, medical, outpost, station with 5 beds, treats most common ailments. Okay, base heat 1. All right. So, cookhouse. Yeah, so this will be important. Turns raw food stuff into nutritious meals. 1 unit of raw food is used to prepare 2 standard food rations. So this seems like it'll be important to get relatively early. Let's look at these build sizes. Okay, so this comes out 3 units versus whatever this structure is. What is this? Stockpile. So stockpiles goes out 2 units. That's good to know. Okay. So, all right, so okay, let's look at these one more time. Gathering, placing workers near, or workers, people working here Gather resource from nearby coal, wood, and steel wreckage. Oh, so this must make it so you can like gather things more rapidly. Oh wow. What's over there? Wait, what is this? You see this? Coal deposit. Start excavating. Oh, so these must be like easy nodes to grab right now, but excavating you must need some kind of technology to get. That's pretty dope. I like it. Cool. All right, so this was all wood. But there's a part of me that wants to build this structure so we can get this coal quickly since it's our first quest. So let's do that. Not adjacent to a street. Okay. And I think if we do this, right, and then maybe the excavation, let's just get over here so that way it is green. And then maybe this can be excavated and pulled into here. Oh, look at that. So it is using the workers to come and build. So is that workers or is that engineers? Probably engineers. I'm assuming engineers are the people who build. So let's actually go back to this place where we were using our engineers. So let's go none and we'll max this, right? Yeah, yep, that's exactly what it is. Engineers build. All right, so we know we need this so that way we can get coal as fast as possible. Let's check out the other buildings. Tech tree. Ooh, workshop. A lab equipped with everything an engineer needs. Oh, engineers do research. Okay. To develop and design various buildings and technologies improvements. Okay, cool. I'm assuming we're going to need houses, right? How many people do we have? 80? And we have no homes? Let's actually go into this for now, but it also said we needed a road. How do you build roads? Not adjacent to a street. Is this a street? Oh, okay, good. Oh, this is a cool system, man. I love it. What a cool game. All right, so you build the road. Is that close enough? I think it is. We'll test it out. If we have to, I just didn't know if like you needed to like do it like this and have the road actually touch more of the building than just a corner. So let's do that for now. All right, so we've got 15 engineers. Oh, we've got chitlins a boot. What do chitlins do? Prohibited. Are they prohibited from working? Well, let's look at the Book of Laws. Adaptation. Okay. Fighting arenas? Whoa, what is this? Nothing relieves tension better than watching a few rounds of an all-out slugfest. So, fighting arena, event bounce will reduce discontent. Okay, so if we ever get discontent, we can build a fighting arena. That's cool. Emergency shifts. Sometimes we have to concentrate on the task at hand at the cost of everything else. Or die. After introducing this law, or another one can be passed after 18 hours. Okay. You can force workers in any facility to work for the next 24 hours. Oh. So it raises discontent, and discontent will slightly rise. Okay. But if something crazy happens, right? That's pretty dope. So you got child labor laws over here, so safe jobs. There aren't enough hands to do all the work. We'll allow children to be employed in safe workplaces like cookhouses and hothouses. What are hothouses? After introducing this law, no other one can be passed for 18 hours. Children can work in safe places. Hope will slightly fall. Children workers can be injured in accidents. Huh. What shelters do then? So children will be safer. They'll stay in shelters during the day and they won't cause mischief. Okay. Children shelters, hope will rise, provides children with a place, which gives a hope percentage boost. All right, what about corpse disposal versus cemetery? Oh my gosh, does this mean you burn them? We keep the dead bodies out of the heat zones and cover them with snow. The snow will halt their decay. Okay, so gives you a pit, no risk of disease from unburied dead. The bodies will be preserved for potential future use. What? Hope will fall, discontent will rise. Okay, so this seems really bad. So it's probably like burning bodies for heat. That would be insane. So otherwise you can have a cemetery. We will establish a burial grounds where we lay our dead to rest with dignity and respect. Hope will slightly rise, no risk of disease. Okay. So no, I don't think anyone's going to die anytime soon. So let's actually look over here. What's sustain life? We can cure grave illness, but at least keep them alive. Oh, we can't cure it, but we can at least keep them alive. That we won't risk dangerous amputation with radical treatments. Okay. The gravely ill will be kept alive, but untreated in the medical post. Hope will rise slightly. Discontent will rise slightly. Grave illness will not be treated and remain a burden. Grave illness will take up beds in the medical post. Well, what's this one? Radical treatment. We try everything to cure grave illness from invasive surgery to amputation. The grave illness will be treated in medical posts. Hope will rise slightly. 30% that a grave illness treated in the medical post will be left as amputees. What does that do? Does that reduce their effectiveness? Discontent will slightly rise. I think I would do this one. I mean, I just want people to be sick for the rest of their life. What are food additives? We can add more sawdust to meals to make them more filling, although not exactly tasty or healthy. Introduce, so okay, so you get sawdust meals, so hope will fall slightly, discontent will rise slightly. Some people will be eating sawdust meals and will fall ill. Why would you want that then? I guess if it's like really terror brew, right? So what's soup? Soup sounds good. We can cook soup instead of full meals to feed more people with the same amount of raw food. Oh, that's dope. I would totally want this. Maybe not, well, I guess it depends. I don't know how food is actually gathered in this game. I'm assuming there's probably like hunting, but maybe there's farming, but it doesn't seem like there's viable farmland. What do animals eat then? It's kind of interesting to think about. So, okay, soup. So hope will fall slightly, discontent will rise slightly. Eating soup will cause discontent. All right, so that's like if something terrible happens. Well, we did see a lot of benefits from this child stuff. So let's build child shelters because look at all this hope, man. This just seems really good, especially early on, to build up hope. And then also, I mean, we don't want our kids getting hurt. I know it's safe jobs and all, but better safe than sorry. All right, so let's actually start playing this out. I'm kind of interested to see, like, whoa, I love it, dude. So the guys are actually out here. Kids could do something useful during their time in the shelter. And what are they going to do all day? Watch the snow fall? Oh, look at that. So they're like moving and trudging through. Are that be? And they're like, oh, they're kind of carving a path as they move and they trudge. So wait, what are the little kids doing? Not at risk of getting ill. They've got no home. Oh, this is because we don't have a house. But we can build that child shelter. Okay. Well, people are trudging and they're making their way. I don't want to build too much stuff too quickly. Like, I want them to get the jobs done. Wow, look at all the workers. I love it. So the children are prohibited. I mean, we didn't have any place for them to actually be able to work in the first place. So I guess it's not that huge of a deal. Dude, I love this, though. Look at them, man. Just, like, carving their ways and making a path through the snow. I wonder if the snow, like, constantly... Oh, yeah, because do you see this? This is as far as we can zoom in. It actually looks like pipes. So maybe this stays warm. And so, because it's warm, the snow will never come back down. Because it almost looks like little piles are forming back here. I like the kids. They're just, like, clapping their hands and just playing. Oh, look at these dudes. What did you guys get? Was this, is this wood? Yeah, okay, good. Because wood, I think we needed for houses, right? I just don't know. Do we need the child shelter? How early? Provides a safe place for 12. Okay. Oh. Okay, so this is 3 units. So that's relatively large. What was the... And it had a heat signature of 2, which I would assume since the tents are thin and they only have 1 unit of heat, I'm assuming that 2 units means that this can be built further away from potential heat sources. So what I think we'll do is we'll probably make our inner ring houses. Let's check how big are the inner ring then. Okay, good. They're only 2. And then maybe we'll build the child's area like moving out towards here. But now that I think about it, so we have 80 people and no houses yet. So let's build this first. Oh, it's all we can build. Okay. I know. I don't know how important it is. Yeah, see, lack of shelter is making our discontent go up. All right, let's speed this up a little bit, just to ×2, because I like watching them. Yeah, look at them. They get in there, man. I love this. They're actually like picking up the coal off the ground, and they've even created like little buckets, like fire barrels actually to stay warm as they work. That is so cool. Oh, look at this. So since we have this, wait. Why are you guys just running by this pile? Oh, an opera. Wait, how does this work? Must have at least one worker. So do you gather it and then they would take it and they would take it to where it needs to go and then like these people would always constantly be gathering? Ooh, look, we have enough. Oh, activate the generator. So, steam level? Wait, is this how you turn it on? Oh, okay. So 6 coal turns on this steam level, +1 temperature to all heat zones. 100% coal. Okay, +2 temperature to all heat zones. Interesting. Oh, is this like the zones? Like, is this considered like tier 1? Is like a certain amount of units? We'll have to look. I'm not 100% sure how that all works, but economy. But I do probably want to get research online as soon as we have enough. Well, we want research to come online, and then we also want, here it is. So generators hum with a reassuring warmth, but we shouldn't take it for granted. If the generators go down, the city dies. Be mindful of the coal reserves. Okay, not food. There'll be no city if we starve to death. Secure a way to provide raw food and build a cookhouse to prepare meals. Okay, that's good to know. The question is do we want food first, or not food first? Do we want tents first before we get food? Hmm. Let's check the size of the food. I mean, I'm assuming we don't want them to eat raw food because you said that you could get 2 food for every 1 raw food. So I'm assuming this is, oh, hunters. 15 raw food per day. Okay, well, let's actually cook first. How big is this? Triple. All right, these were 3 units wide, and you can't build on a row ad. Hmm. All right, but this storage area, right? So let's invalid. Okay. I'm just thinking like this thing doesn't necessarily need to be that close, right? Okay. I want to put it somewhat close to this storage area, and then yeah, that'll be good for now. Because we probably have to actually give them the job to be able to do it as well, right? Oh, look at this. There's trees out here. Frozen trees. Need a sawmill. Oh, cool. What a cool game, man. Wait, what's this? Iron. Oh, so you probably, this is where I'm talking about the tech that you probably need because I don't think we have a building to be able to get any of that. Wait, what's this? No roofs over our heads. Captain, the people are understandably concerned about the lack of shelter. They're falling ill from sleeping outside in this terrible cold. We better do something about it. I'll provide shelter for... You have 2 days to provide shelter for 30. You have 2 days to provide shelter for 60. We could definitely get this done. Does it tell you like what's the benefits? You probably get something pretty dope, right? I'm assuming the harder the challenge, the better the outcome. And we already have 2 houses, so I don't think getting a couple more houses will be that much more challenging. Oh, this is clutch. It actually fit. Oh, that makes me so happy that the road didn't get in the way. Ooh, another mission? Captain, when facing demands, remember this. People usually look for the quickest solution, not the best one. You don't have to agree to everything they ask for. If you just fix the problem your way, it's fine. Oh, I'll bear that in mind. Thank you. Okay. Alright, so we'll speed it up a little bit. Because right now it looks like we're waiting on wood. It actually looks like we have a decent amount of coal. How much left is here? So let's actually pull off some people here. I think I'm going to pull off, and let's put, I don't know if we need 5. I don't know how important that is. Oh, looks like they're not working right now. Is it because of the certain time? Oh, look at this free time. People are normally Our people on normal work shifts are free to see to their needs. Oh. I just paused because the cookhouse doesn't have cooks. So I think what we'll do is let's even take another 5 off here. I just don't know if you need to fully max this out. Like, I would assume when your cookhouse will provide 4 food rations from 2 raw food. Okay. I don't think maybe you. Well, at the front end, it's probably important. This is probably not that important right now. Let's. Okay. I think we should probably. Oh, 40 homeless people. Oh no, 1 sick person. Okay, so we need to build more houses, and then we actually have to get health, a medical facility online. So it looks like we need wood more than anything right now. So we're gonna go none on this coal, and then we're gonna. Oh, this is already maxed. Is this wood as well? Is there any wood that's closer to the other supplies? It's a coal pile. So I guess not. So it looks like we have to potentially use this one because these are real far out there. Alright. Honestly, we might even use a chunk of the engineers as well. Oh no, more people are getting sick. Dang it. It's the shelters, man. I almost wish we got that one thing about the emergency shifts. Let's move on, chaps. There's still plenty of work to do. Yeah, there is plenty of work to do. Dang it, man. That's a bummer. Alright, well, we'll max this out for now. What is this? So we've got still have 5 engineers. Okay. So we might as well put them on steel for now. Because why not? Dude, I did. Oh, okay. So in the future, emergency shifts first. Like, because we can't even build the thing with the children. What's this? Critical shortage. A number of sick is risen, and we don't have enough materials to build a medical post. Perhaps a short burst of effort could gather us some necessary resources. Yeah, this is exactly what I want. Okay, you can force workers in any facility to work for 24 hours. Let's do it. Work shifts can be extended for 24 hours. Wait, how did that work? Is it actually doing it right now? Or like, did I just put that in? People are on normal shifts will go to work. Building abilities. Oh, I didn't even see this. Okay, camera, we knew that. Zoom in and out, we know that. Q and E rotates. Oh, that's cool. Control time, temperature, comfortable, livable, chilly, cold, very cold, freezing. Oh, that's cool. If the heat zone. Okay. Oh, so that's why you gotta crank it up sometimes. Okay. Alright. Food, hunger. We already kind of seen some of this. Illness, healthcare. So you got medical post, care house for the gravely sick. And then they can actually be safely cured in an infirmary. Okay. Day-night cycle. Oh, okay. So they sleep from 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. Then they have free time, and then they work from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. It's a pretty long shift still, 10 hours. And then they have free time from 6 to... Okay. Okay, that's good to know. Building abilities. Now the question is did I sign this already? That's what I want to know. Like, are they going to work for the next 24 hours? Yes, it is. But I would want to... Oh, that's kind of a bummer. I would have wanted to turn it on when they were already working. I would have wanted to turn it on when they were at free time. So that way they would lose their free time. But I think we're okay. Oh, okay, good. Now we have enough for the tent. So let's just... We only need enough for... Let's just do it to fill this quest. I know we still need a couple extra. And then we also want to then build, if we can, the medical facility. Health. Medical post. Good. Oh, it's only 25 wood. Perfect. Alright. And then next up will be tents. Dude, I love this game. It's so fun. It's so I just love seeing them truck in here. I like the resource gathering. I think it's really cool. I love how they carve out the little paths. We're making progress. We're hitting the quests, which is good. Soon we're gonna be done. Oh, we still have to do the child shelter ones. But oh yeah. Wait. Oh, we need to secure raw food supply. So we need to build a hunter's hut soon as well. Oh yeah, because we cooked all our raw food. Okay, so like I said, we probably, well, we're just gonna get them all off of this job because, oh, I guess you can turn it off. So if I like, so let's say I do this and then I just turn it off. Does it free up the people? No. Wait, what? That's interesting. I guess turning, I don't know what turning off does. Does that do something with the heat? Hmm. I guess it doesn't necessarily matter that much, but let's just make sure we're getting wood. I thought it was all about coal, dude, but it's actually just enough to get the quest done, and then it's actually much more about the wood early. And I think, dude, this has an epic soundtrack. I quite enjoy it as well. So let's actually get to these wood crates, and we'll max this out. Are they building these too? I just realized that we might need to pull off the engineers. And so that way they can start building. Oh, good. Now we actually have enough for those huts as well, our tents. Clutch. Okay. Oh, we still have like 2 little spots left. Wait, how big was a medical facility? Have we built it? Oh, it's about the same size. Actually, let's cancel this for now, mostly because I wonder if there's something big enough that could fit. I almost feel like this game's kind of like a puzzle game at the same time. But we're making progress, which is good. Ah, but the inner ring, right, is where... Oh, okay. Oh, this is good. This is actually good to know. So you see how it's green? I think green means it's still hot. All right, so we'll just build this out a little bit, but we're gonna build it in a green zone. I would assume green good, right? Very cool. All right, and then engineers are going. All right, guys, well, that's going to do it for this episode. Thankfully, our city is online. We're about to have shelter for everybody. We're about to have a medical facility to help with these sick folk. And then next up, we're going to build food infrastructure. All right, guys, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time.